Tiri kuda kuita suggested solutions homework 1.1. Question number 1 yaiti using either P is equal to rho GH or P is equal to F over A, give the derived units of pressure. Saka imimi maigona maichuza between formulas ayari 2. Maichuza between this formula iri kuti P is equal to rho GH kana kuti this formula iri kuti P is force over area. But inini ndichaita ese kubuditsa the derived units of pressure. Sangati tange neyekutanga. Yekutanga yakati iyo P is equal to rho GH. Saka toda kubuditsa derived units of pressure tichishandisa this formula. So in this formula, P yakamirira pressure, rho yakamirira density, G yakamirira acceleration due to gravity, and H yakamirira height. So maybe let us define this. Teta kuti where P is pressure, then rho yakamirira density, G yakamirira acceleration due to gravity. So it's acceleration due to gravity. And H yakamirira height above the point of pressure. Patongoti edu height. So how do we give the derived units of pressure? Zvatiri kuda kuita panapa ndezvekuti tiri kuda kuexpressa this formula which gives us pressure, tichinyora the density, the acceleration, the height as units, then tobata solve for the derived units. Saka tiri kuti isusu P is equal to, instead of kunyora kuti rho, toda kunyora the units of density. But my units edu aya toda kumanyora tichima expressa as SI units. Saka maybe before tadaiso ngatidaiso, ngatiti isusu consider rho. Then we know that rho yakamirira chi density, of which the formula of density is mass over volume. Tadaiso machitwa tati expressing in terms of units. So expressing as units. Tinenge takuti isusu rho is equal to SI unit yemass ichi kg. So it's kg over, then the units of volume, it's meter cubed. Saka tangotora the SI unit of length, tinoziva isusu kuti volume tinoiwana is length times width times height, of which tinongo multiply 3 dimensions dziri expressed as meters. That's why tati meter cubed. Then let us do the same for G. So consider G. Saka G yakamirira chi acceleration, of which tinoziva isusu kuti acceleration is equal to, basically it's velocity over time, but inenge iri change in velocity over time. But the change part haiapply panapa. Saka what ngatingodai so, it's change in velocity over time. Change in velocity inenge iri final velocity minus initial velocity over time. Saka zvinabasa kuti final velocity ndiani kana kuti initial velocity ndiani. At the end of the day, my units atichawana changowana ari chi meters per second, which is meters over s, m over s, meters per second over second. That's why isusu tichiti tikaexpressa e, tichaona isusu kuti g my units ayo meters per second squared, yatoda kunyora takati meters over second squared. Then lastly, ngatichiitai h. H haifanirwi kunetsa. Consider h. Saka h inenge iri equal to meters because h is height. Height and length basically the same thing. Saka they share the same SI units, which is the meter. Saka ta expressa every component of this equation, P is equal to rho GH. Ta expressa in terms of corresponding SI units. Takuda kuchi combine this, kana kumanipulate this formula in order for us to get the derived units. So tinenge takuti isusu P is equal to rho gh. Then toda kusubstitute rho with kg over meter cube, g with meters over seconds squared, then h with only the meter. Saka panapa p yedu yava equal to, what is rho? Rho kg over meter cube multiplying g ndiani meter over seconds squared times h ndiani ingori meter. Then panapa manje takati susu p is equal to, tinogona kungomultiplya m over seconds squared times m, kureva kuti tava nani, kana kuti ngatingomultiplyai manumerators ese tomultiply zvakare madenominators ese. Panapa tinenge tina kg meter squared, because it's kg times meter. That's why tati kg meter squared over pazasi panapa tana meter cubed seconds squared. And saka meter squared inonocheka muna meter cubed ichingosiya chi meter chete, kureva kuti panapa pa p for pressure tana kg over meter seconds squared, yatinogona kunyora isusu takati kgs per, this is the formal way, meter seconds squared. Kana kuti if you want to be fancy unoti wewe kg per meter per seconds squared. So this is going to be our solution for number 1. Tichishandisa this formula p is equals to rho gh. Ngachishandisa the second formula. Second formula iri kuti iyo pressure is equal to force over area. Satogona kuti where p is pressure, f is force, and a its area. Saka panapa toda kuexpressa zvakare macomponents this formula in terms of their units, but tichitora maunits acho as SI units. Saka tiri panapa manje teta kuti consider f kana kuti consider force, and we know that according to Newton's second law of motion tichaita Newton laws of motion, but reason yandiri kuramba ndichidzokorodza kuti f is equals to ma, formula yeforce, in Newton's second law of motion, in a way kuti patinozosvika kuma Newton laws of motion tichaita manje because the topic yeforce it's very elementary and very fundamental, zvekuti you're the second topic from this one unozorangarira easily kuti f is equals to ma, you're the second law of motion according to Newton. Saka tanyora formula yeforce panapa, takuda isusu manje kuiexpress in terms of units. Satogona kuti in terms of units, and in terms of units f is equal to, f panapa iri equal to mass times acceleration, of which mass tinoziva kuti ichi ikg, and so it's kg multiplying acceleration in meters per second squared, which is written as meters over seconds squared. Saka panapa manje apa inenge yava chi equal to kgs meters over seconds squared. Kana takuibatanidza takuda kuconsider a, but a yakamirira area. Saka panapa mogona kuconfusika, nsoda kuti muconfusike because tina a uyu a uyu akamirira acceleration, tozoita a unoyu akamirira area. Saka take note of this part, hansi kuda kuti muconfusike. Ma a aya kunyange iri same letter, but ari kumirira zvinhu zvakatosiyana by words, zvinhu zviri words apart when it comes to comparison. Saka we need now consider area, of which we know that area is equal to basically length times width. Chakada kunyora in terms of units, chengeta kuti susu area is equal to length, the SI unit of length in meter, then width is just length, then width yakangofanana ne length, saka the SI unit ingori futi chi meter, kureva kuti area inge iri chi meter squared. Pataiweka area and answer yedu yaibuda in meters squared, kana length yedu ne width anga ari meters. Saka handifungi kuti zvingakuconfuse izvi. Saka tatonyora chi force ta express in terms of units, area tikaexpressa in terms of units. Saka panapa takuda kuchidhila nequestion yedu. Saka pressure iri equal to force over area, of which is also force pataiexpressa in terms of units. Answer yanga irichi kgs meters over seconds squared, dividing area pataiexpressa yanga ingori meters squared. So this is going to be equal to kgs meters over seconds squared divided by meters squared. This is equal to kgs meters over seconds squared multiplied by 1 over meters squared. Roteseka zvaitika pidiguration, remember. Saka panapa m yakunocheka panapa kuti sare tina m1 chete, kureva kuti tavana kgs. Kgs times 1 kgs over meters times second squared and meters second squared, which brings us to kgs per meters second squared. Yatati tinogona kunyorwa in a fancy way kgs per meter per second squared. Mukatarisa maanswers aya akafanana chose nemaanswers ari panapa. Saka you choose your poison. Question yakatoti using either, kureva kuti you could choose either the first formula or choose the second formula. This would amount to 3 marks. Question yedu number 2 iri kuti iyo what is a Pascal. Saka panapa pane madefinitions 2 anomakwa achikupa 1 mark. So the first definition, which is the easiest and also definition yandinokurudzira kuti mushandise pakabvunza question yakadai so, ndeye kuti iyo a Pascal is the SI unit of pressure. Ndo first definition iyi. Saka kusainza hatidzokorodze question. Saka ndiyo answer yaunofanwa kutonyora inoi. Yakanzi SI unit of pressure watopedza. Tidzokorodze question. Kudzokorodza question kunyora answer yakanzi iyo a Pascal is the SI unit of pressure. Wadzokorodza question, you are wasting time and you won't get any extra credit. Nokwadzokorodza a question. So this is the first definition. But the second definition, which is more technical, yekuti kana mudzidzisi achimaka physics anonzwa kufara, ndeye kuti iyo ukabvunzwa kuti what is a Pascal, unoti 1 Pascal. Take note kuti 1 iyi yakakosha, is equal to 1 kg per meter seconds squared. Kg per meter seconds squared. Okay, before ta explainer, iyi unogona kunyorwa yakanzi 1 Pascal, apo unongowedzera kudadisa, is equal to 1 kgs per meter per seconds squared. Definition ish H2E. So this is definition 1 and this is definition 2. Definition H2 ino ish. This part ndiyo the derived units of pressure, and then the Pascal is the SI unit of pressure. Sandinokukurudzirai kuti munyore the first definition. Asi kana muchirangarira uye muchigona kuderiva, you can easily write the second definition. It will also be considered as correct. Number 3 iri kuti iyo using F is equal to MA if the derived units of force. Pane zvandoda kutaura before taweka question iyi. Zvandoda kutaura ndezvekuti maquestions aya hawanzi kuuya akakupa formula, because maformulas aya tofunga kumaziva. It's part of physics, ndo science dzacho kuziva maformulas. Reason yandokisira maformula ndeyekuti number 1, hatisati tanyatsokudzidza maformulas aya. Topic yatiri kuita physical quantities and units, it's a fundamental topic, topic yekutanga. Hatisi kuidzidza about force kana pressure kana work. Maformulas aya, you should submit them to memory and they should also be on your fingertips. Anoenda sei pama fingertips? Through application, through kuita questions sezvatiri kutoita ipapa. Question yedu iri kuti using F is equal to MA give the derived units of force. Saka tichaita follow the same method or the same methodology yatanga tichiita in our question number 1. F is equal to M times A. Tobva tati isusu consider M. Then we need to write M in terms of units. M, which is mass, will be equal to kg. Tatopedza apo. M haina a separate formula. Remember kuti mass, it is a base physical quantity. Takadefine my base physical quantities as quantities which can be measured directly using instruments. Saka for mass, you just use a gauge or a balance. What one a mass? Pana formula you calculate a mass. To upper side tova tati consider A. In this case, A yakamirira chi? Acceleration. Then we know that A, formula acceleration, it is the change in velocity over time, of which velocity, my units ayo, in terms of SI units, in meters per seconds, because velocity and speed zvakangofanana, zvinosiyana technically, tichazozvitsanangura later. Saka it's meters over seconds for velocity over seconds. Izvi zvikacalculatwa sezvataita previously, tichawana meters per seconds squared. Saka kana takuda kuchitsvaga the derived units of force, takuti isusu F is equal to mass E takuinyora yakati kg multiplying acceleration takuinyora yakati meters over seconds squared. This will be equal to kgs meters multiply denominator by denominator, numerator by numerator. So kgs meters over seconds squared, which is written as first option kgs meters per seconds squared, or second option kgs meters per seconds squared. So instead of writing per karika slash, unogona kunyora per iri a negative power. But ndinokukurudzirai hangu kuti mushandise this. Stay away from negative powers. Ukaita mistake panapa, ma1. Saka this is going to be our answer. Full stop. Number 4, define a Newton. As per the definition of a Newton, we have two options. First option, SI unit of force. SI unit of force. Then, so this is our first option. Then now the second option, 1 Newton. Please, ma1 aya. Ukanyora iwewe uchiti, katidzokerei. Ukanyora iwewe uchiti, Newton is equal to kgs meters per seconds squared. Uri wrong, shamwari. Uri wrong. Answer inofanirwa kuti iyo 1 Newton is equal to 1 kg meter per seconds squared. Kana uri munhu anofarira kuva fancy or munhu anogodawo science, inogona kunyorwa yakanzi 1 Newton, it's 1 kg meters per seconds squared. So pick your poison. But if you are to ask me, this should be your poison. Mape aya nema-negatives aya kai, isuspect sena ina vanogona kukupinzai pakaomeya waya. Number 5 iri kuti using W is equals to F times D, where W is work, F is force, and D is distance moved in the direction of force. I know kuti ndaedita panapa. In our homework ndandakangoti D is distance. But ndaedita because this is going to be a very important nugget, a notable effect kumberi kwatichaenda pachadzidza about work. Work is equal to force times distance moved in the direction of force. Saka ngatigumirei panapa, tichazotsanangura zvazvinonyatsokureva patichaita work as a topic. Give the derived units of work. So taudzwa isusu kuti W is equal to FD. Anditika. Then handisi kuda kudzokorodza, asiwo paunoweka kweseni, makwesens ayawanzo kuuya ari ese kudai. Because masetero anoita maexaminers havadi kuti udzokorodze zvinhu. You see? Like hakungauyi question yakadai so. Kouya futi question yakaita senumber 3 yanga ichiti using F is equals to ma, give the derived units of force. Dzinotouya dziri question 1. Mawiro ainenge yakuita inenge yakuti using your answer at number 3. Andika calculate kana kuti give the derived units of work. Kureva kuti akuwanzi kudzokorodzwa. Saka hatisi kuzodzokorodza for the sake of time and many other factors considered. Zvatichangoita panapa tichati consider F, which is force. Then F written in terms of its units yanga iri kgs meters over seconds squared ish. Kgs meters per seconds squared. And all right. Then faya panapa toti consider D. Then D distance ka. And you should know that distance is not defined as the length between 2 points. Saka distance ne length basically mean the same thing. Kureva iko kuti D inenge equal to meter. Tadaisa chanetsi. W for work is what is force, kgs meters over seconds squared, multiplying then what is the distance? It's m. Kureva kuti W is equal to kgs meters squared multiply numerator by numerator over seconds squared. Then answer yedu teta kunyora takati either W is equal to kgs meters squared per seconds squared kana kuti W is equal to kgs meters squared per seconds squared. Pick your poison. But I encourage you to mushandise slash instead of per in a negative power each. So that's work for you. There's a fascinating fact about work. I think you all know saying feelings. Facts do not have feelings. Facts do not have feelings. Actually, science, which is a body of facts and objective truths, has no feelings. W is equals to FD. Force times distance moved in the direction of force. Okay. Katiti tapiwa needs to be useful. Swairoro meno chichaitika. Then ona dombo ripadena. Aruda risimudza dombo iri. Osvika pasi dombo zombe. Handika. Obva adi ozama kurisimudza tsinga dzotobuda andi. Ari kuzama kudi kusimudza dombo. Then dombo harimuvhi kana kainji because rakakura. Tapiwa ava ambitious unnecessarily so. Dombo rakakurisa harisi kumuvha. But iye akafirira akaisa simba rake rese akaisa chi. Kana kukauya munhu wephysics achida kucalculate work yaitwa, achabvunza kuti maaplya force yakakura sei vanyemba. Then vanyemba obva vati force yandaplya can actually be equivalent to 90 newtons. Okay, mashanda 90 newtons dzakawanda. Alright. Dombo iri ramuvha distance yakakura sei in the direction of your force. Mamuchirisimudza dombo iri kureva kuti distance in the direction of force rachifanirwa kudi rangachifanirwa kumuvha richiuya kwamuri kudai kusimudza richiinda mudenga. Kunzi dombo rakakura varume hapana harina kana kumbomuvha kana. Saka izero. Kureva kuti hapana wiki yamaita tsano. Hapana basa raiitwa. Kunyange maaplya force. But because hapana distance yamuvhiwa neobject in the direction of the force, hapana work yaitwa. It's just a fascinating concept, not fact about work. But we are going to study work more deeply in just a few weeks at best. Define the joule. Saka joule haifanira kutinetsa. Chokutanga, joule ndiyo SI unit yework. The SI unit of work. And muchazoona zvakare kuti work ne-energy chinhu chimwe chete. Pachazodzidza work muchazoona kuti work ne-energy is the same thing, same fanana. Then, so this is going to be our option number 1. Kana kuti for our option number 2, muchaidefine imimi muchiti 1 joule. And I am reiterating, ndiri kusimbisa, ndiri kudzokorodzazve. 1 iyi ngaisasiyiwa veduwe. 1 joule is equal to 1 kg meters squared per seconds squared. Mogona kuinyora zvakare makati 1 joule is equal to 1 kgs per meters squared per seconds squared. ambona ndanda kutoita mistake pana, saka isusu ngatinyore chi e, but ndiri kuisirei this second option kungokuratidzai kuti there are options to life, but you have to pick your poison. So these are the suggested solutions of this homework 1.1. Any more questions, you know where I am. You can ask anytime, and I'll try to explain in a better way for you to understand, because the ultimate goal here is for you to pass your examinations. Full stop. Thank you.